In this video, I'm going to be going over how to do reverse product research with SourceDart. If you're struggling to find profitable products to sell on Walmart, then you're going to want to watch this video. Hey guys, it's Noah and welcome back to the SourceDart YouTube channel. It's really good to see you today and we have a great video for you. If you're not familiar with SourceDart, SourceDart is the best sourcing tool for Walmart and product research, and we recently just dropped a ton of new features. So in this video, I'm going to be going over one of our brand new features that is going to change the game for how you source for online arbitrage. When you're doing product research for Walmart and you're sourcing on other sites such as Target, on Walgreens, or on Amazon, and you're trying to find products from these different retail sites to resell on Walmart, what you generally have to do is go into that sale, go into that product, and then you'd have to go ahead and search up one by one to find the products on Walmart to find the matching listing. So you need to go ahead and search with Google and then go back and try and find it. But we are going to automate this entirely using SourceDart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the SourceDart Chrome extension. Then it's going to open up. And from there, I can go and I can enter in the title. Or if I want to make this even faster, all I need to do is just click on the listing. And once I'm on the listing on Target, I just click on the SourceDart link. And then from there, it's going to go and it's going to find all of the matching listings on Walmart. So I see this listing is being sold on Target for $154, and then it's being sold on Walmart for $143. So what I want to do mainly is just confirm that this is the right listing. So taking a look, we're looking at the chill iced plus hot single, and here we see this is pretty much the exact same listing. So this would not be profitable. But I was quickly able to go ahead and deduce that by opening up SourceDart, and it sped everything up. SourceDart also doesn't close, and you can go ahead and you can just search up titles also within the Chrome extension. So I can just copy this, paste it right here, and that will also bring up all these listings. So the idea is just to, again, make your product research sourcing a lot faster. And this way you don't have to leave the website. You can source directly from the site that you're on. So again, Amazon, Target, all of these different OA sites, as well as wholesale websites. Another reason why I like this is because when you're doing product research and you're looking at your listings, you can also see all of the different metrics. So you have the title, and by clicking the title, it's going to bring up the listing on Walmart. And then you can also see the item ID as well as the UPC code, and you can add it to your catalog quickly by going ahead and clicking right here. You can also see the buy box seller. So this is going to let you see if Walmart is in the buy box or if potentially the brand is selling it themselves. You can quickly search up the item using Google, look it up on Amazon, look it up on eBay, and you also get insights such as the seller count, BSR, rating, the number of verified reviews, which is really important to determine sales. And of course, you get estimated monthly sales. So this way you can prioritize and see which listing is selling the most. Lastly, the most important part is going to be the profit analysis. So here I can quickly enter in my cost. So instead of having to do profit calculations on the fly, all I need to do is just enter in my cost price. It's going to show me my total profit and my ROI based on the current buy box price. Now, this is based off of your settings, which we're going to go over in another YouTube video on the channel. But if you set up your settings, you set up your target method. So for me, that's WFS. You set up your target ROI. For me, that is 40%. That's why this is highlighted red, but it meets my total profit, which is at least a minimum of $5. So once you have those settings dialed in, now you can again see how product research is sped up. I'm finding items, I'm quickly searching them to see them on Walmart without having to go to Walmart. Then I'm entering my cost price, and right away I'm seeing estimated sales and I'm seeing profitability all on the retailer's page. So this item right here is a $22 profit. It is only 24% ROI, but if I can get this potentially at 10% off, or if I could find discounted gift cards, maybe I could squeeze this out to a 30% ROI, which would be good enough for me. So I'm going to head to the listing, and from here, I can now open SourceDart again, and I can do a more in-depth analysis on this listing. So we've already looked at all of the key metrics. What I'm actually looking at right here is I'm going to go to the seller insights, and I'm going to take a look, number one, at the buy box share. So I see that the buy box has been split between these two sellers. They're both sharing it, and then I could take a look at who is selling it and how many units they have. So if we take a look at the stock, we see one seller has 8 units, one seller has 1, and one seller has 6. And these are both WFS, and then there's one who is merchant fulfilled. So no one really has too many units. And if we take a look at the price variation, we see there all of these guys are at roughly 135. And then we can go to product analysis and take a look at the price history. And looking at the price history, we can just see, has it been at 133 for a while, or did it sell for a bit more in the past? So let's scroll down right here to pricing trends in the 6 months. So we see that this item actually was at around 120, which is not profitable for us. But then it went to 144, 130 again, and then recently it's been at like 135 for, it looks like almost the past month or so. So this item is typically under 130, which is definitely something that we would have to be aware of. So if we want to be profitable on this item, we'd probably need it for 85 or under. So the one good thing about Target is that if you have the Target Red card, you're going to get 5% off. Then you can also look to see if there's discounted gift cards or if there's another way to go and lower your price. And definitely being sales tax exempt or having a prep center in a sales tax exempt state is going to help. But that's going to enable me to get my cost price down to 85, which is going to give us our target ROI of 30%. And the price is pretty stable at 130. And even if we go ahead and we put in our sale price at 130, we're still hitting exactly a 30% ROI. And that's even with accounting for my extra cost for my prep fee of $2 as well as miscellaneous cost. So with accounting for my cost and adding my discount, this item would meet my current criteria and I would buy a few units because all of the other indicators are showing that it sells. We have verified reviews, we have buy box movement, as well as we also have sellers that are WFS sellers. So that's a brief overview of 2 of SourceDart's new features, including the reverse search option when on retailers, which is going to speed up your product research like crazy, as you just saw, as well as the new sellers table as we saw underneath the seller insights. If you'd like to try out SourceDart, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the comments, and that's going to give you access to SourceDart for a 10-day free trial. After your 10-day free trial, make sure to use code NOAH15 to get 50% off any of the plans. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.